On the first day of Christmas, my true love, what a night, gave a happy way to fitness and an answer addressing cellulite. And so we created the Jamba Run. And the Jamba Run uses the biggest muscles of the body. In fact, Justice used to do the Jamba Run. We had to tell him, no, back off, because it burns calories so fast that he lost too much weight. But we have women and men who has helped to increase circulation. It uses the biggest muscles of the body and it burns fuel. And many of you know exactly what I'm talking about. So please share this with others that you know who might be struggling a little bit with a little extra weight and might want a program that has shown to be very effective in helping to reduce that. On the second day of Christmas, while children watch TV, no more couch potato. MrRebounder.com now offers Glee. So we then created the Mr. Rebounder app. And the Mr. Rebounder app, which is what we use, we turn on a television program, we'll hit the app, and of course you've all seen these things before. We'll pick a routine, we'll do a routine, and we watch the television program. And so we go through the program, and the time goes by like that. So it's a lot of fun. It dings in between each movement, and we've got over 30 pre-made routines for beginning, intermediate, advanced, for seniors, and we have the ability that you can utilize 65 different movements now, 65 movements. So you can create your own routines as well, depending on what you want to accomplish. So we'll take that out. Okay. All right. On the third day of Christmas, our seniors had a date. It was time to feel younger, better health. With Cellercise, it's ne'er too late. And that reminds me of the gentleman just over a year ago who called me up and said, Mr. Hall, I woke up this morning feeling great. I know why, it's because of your Cellerciser. I had to call and say thank you, which we really appreciated. And then he goes on to say, 20 years ago, you introduced me to Cellercise and it changed my life. I've watched my family, friends, and peers pass on, a lot of them on drugs, medications, poor quality of health. I woke up this morning, I feel great. I'm still enjoying life. He says, I'm still very active. 20 years ago when I began, I was in my 70s. So he's in his 90s now and he's enjoying life. And that's what I want all of us to be, is be able to enjoy life as we're getting older. The moving up and down on the Cellerciser makes it easier on the heart. It pumps with the heart, as you know. It helps break up sticky blood cells, helps increase oxygen, blood flow to the brain and other body parts and functions. And so that's what Cellercise is about, is how can we enjoy and maintain a good quality of life? Because aging is different and we don't have to give up our quality of life as we get older. On the fourth day of Christmas, Cellercise away the stress, performed with greater vigor, felt more energy, enjoyed more happiness. And have you ever noticed children when they're bouncing up and down on a couch or a bed? Are they upset? No, they're not. They're having fun. And that's what we want. So we coined the phrase, why work out when you can play in? Let's have fun. You play on the Cellerciser while it works on you. And that's what it is. On the fifth day of Christmas, I now avoid the gym. With Cellercise convenience, why work out when you can play in? And that's true. You don't have to change your clothes. You don't have to, we've got probably 5 inches of snow today out there and it's still snowing. It's going to be a white winter. But being able to conveniently stay at home with your family, as you all know, watching a television program or having the heater on or a fire going, it just makes it more convenient and still very effective. And you're not exposing yourself to other elements that might not be healthy. On the sixth day of Christmas, with balance bar in hand, no more limitations. Cellercise for young and old. Well, now you can. And that's what it is. There's no age limit. People, when I was doing my business plan, they said, David, who's your target audience? I said, people. And they laughed at me and they said, no, you need to narrow your audience. I said, no, you need to broaden yours. Cellercise has really no limitations. Whether you're young, like your nephew when he was just holding on and bouncing, and now the guy is incredibly coordinated. He's what, how old now?
He's 8 now.
He's 8 years old. And the guy was doing crazy flips off the Cellerciser into a beanbag chair when he was 4 years old. He grew up on the Cellerciser. Or people who are older, who are Cellercising, and all they do is get on it and just do the gentle baby bounce, the health bounce, to help break up sticky blood cells, increase the lymphatic flow and the lymphatic circulation, increase oxygen blood flow in different areas of the body. The Cellerciser, what makes it unique are the springs and the mat material. We've got the patented spring design, and those patented springs create resistance with movement. If we don't have resistance, if it's too sluggish, you're not going to get the same kind of results. And with the Cellerciser, we do. We know that. Okay, on the 7th day of Christmas, what Cellercise can do, no more jarring impact. Knees, hips, shoulders, back, with benefits come true. And so we devised different movements on the Cellerciser that address different areas of your body. The knees, the hips, the back, the shoulders, knee problems, hip problems, back problems, etc. They're generally the same problem. They're weaknesses or injury in the supporting muscles and ligaments of the joint. So we approach the ligaments and tendons that support the joint. And we have those movements in the Mr. Rebounder app as well, so that as those supporting muscles and ligaments get stronger, they help support the joint and we can retain more fluid, and very often those issues just slowly fade away. On the 8th day of Christmas, seldom shared but not taboo, digestion, elimination. Cellercise addresses these for all of you. And it's true, most exercises are working from the outside in, not generally from the inside out. Cellercise definitely works from the inside out. That's just one of the many advantages. So as we're moving up and down and doing a gentle twist, we're putting the colons and the intestines and the liver and the kidney and the spleen and the gallbladder and the pancreas and the adrenals and all these internal organs, we're massaging them. So we're moving up and down, side to side, and if we can improve the efficiency of the internal organs functions, we're going to feel better. We're going to perform better. And that's why we addressed and created those programs. On the 9th day of Christmas, with more than little hopes, Ski Patrol now offers a brand new way to hit the slopes. And that's the Ski Patrol. As we move side to side, we're working the same muscles, ligaments and tendons, and increasing circulation. It's intense, but it's very effective. So that when we hit the slopes, we're conditioned. We're ready to enjoy our skiing without getting as fatigued as we might otherwise be. On the 9th day of Christmas, with more than little hopes, we did that. Okay, on the 10th day of Christmas, metabolize, ignite, burn that excess fat, repetitions of the Jamba Run delight. And that's due. And we've had people who've done repetitions of the Jamba Run, because when you do the Jamba Run, you're going to eat up the glucose and the sugars very quickly. And when those are exhausted and you continue to do repetitions of the Jamba Run, the metabolism is going to be a lot higher because you're working heavy, big muscles. But you're going to be burning a lot more fuel. The body's going to go after the white adipose tissue or the fat that's accumulated. I don't know of anything better than the Jamba Run for helping to increase metabolism and for burning off the fuel. On the 11th day of Christmas, blood sugar, what the heck? With daily Cellercising, both health and circulation now are in check. And that's true. We actually developed a little website called Cellerciser Diabetes Help, HELP.com, to address the blood sugar levels. And what Cellercise does and has done for so many people once they get on it after a meal, and you can hear what they have said, what has happened to their blood sugar levels when they have tested and used the Cellerciser. Wonderful. And on the 12th day of Christmas, MrRebounder.com, 30 plus routines to custom make or pick one for your mom.